nutrient getting put back on this soil. Be interested to see how much difference it makes on the grass growth. Okay, I wanted to do a recap on that Massey Harris manure spreader. I've been out here all afternoon, did 12 loads I believe, and I'm down here on the lowest corner of my property. This grass down here is kind of weird. It stays green, there's moisture down here, stays green all summer, but it doesn't grow very tall. Won't hardly produce a crop of hay down here. So I think one of two things, either it's devoid of nutrients or it is the wrong variety of grass, but it looks like the same grass as everywhere else on the place. So I think maybe the nutrients have all been washed out. So anyway, I put 12 loads down here on it. Hopefully that'll give it some nutrients and it'll help that hay grow better down here where we got better moisture. On that manure spreader, I couldn't be happier with how it turned out. It worked fine for me, all 12 loads today. I got everything put up that I had up there, except in another creel I've got a couple loads that I'll gather up and get out to it. But anyway, there was a lot of hay mixed with this stuff, and I had piled it up from all winter, and boy, it got hot. It was starting to compost, but I wanted to get it out on the fields before it had enough time, so I'll keep it gathered up all summer and give it more time to compost. So next year the composting will be better and I'll be able to get it spread out better. But on that manure spreader, I didn't pay anything for the manure spreader. I found it on the computer. Some guy was using it for just a flower box. It had an old trough in it and flowers planted in them, and his wife wanted it gone, so he was just giving it away. It did cost me probably $100 or $150 of fuel to go get it, and I had the angle iron already at the house that I put into it, and the wood that I put into it I traded for some mechanic work, and I probably have, I don't know, $50 or $60 worth of bolts and screws into it. So all told, maybe $200, $300, somewhere in there is what I've got into that manure spreader, and it just worked perfectly all day today. So I'm just real tickled with it. Hopefully it'll continue to work with me. Luckily it was a complete manure spreader. I didn't have any parts to get or make for it other than the stuff that you've seen me do. There was some froze up bearings in it that I had to free up and get everything greased. But that's a recap on the Massey Harris manure spreader, and thanks for watching.